better tomorrow. Talking about settling, whatever. There was something they used, one or two words they used on whatever. Reconstruction, rediscovery, whatever. All the real is. The word really simply means again, bring back or change to what it was before. And then when they were taken offering now, again, Ben, it talks about resilience, and that's the word for my message this morning. So all things are working together. That's why I said you can hear anything if you don't take time this morning. And if I give a subject as I take off. 3 principles for a resilient Christian life. 3 principles for a resilient Christian life. Let's look at the word resilience. The word resilience means going through trouble, going through challenges, going through wahala. Not the problem, but coming better than you were even before you got that problem. So the problem you went into should be a program to bring you better. You didn't hear that. That's what resilience means. And if you know one of the people that are very resilient are the Igbos. The Igbos are very resilient people. Nothing. It's like killing a beetle. How many of you had that advert? They say no killing the beetle that they do before on television. That's the spirit of the Igbo. They call it the cat of 9 lives. We are people who by reason of creation and endowment from heaven made us so strong. That's why he says if you faint in the days of adversity. What is adversity? Adversity is supposed to start to another chapter in your life. The added verses of your life. That's my own coinage. The added verses of your life is called adversity. So the thing came to give you stories to tell. Like she was saying, if you collapse there without the support of your husband, what would you tell the people? Just one lebe, lily livered goat. Answering any name. Stop looking for a cheap world. There's no cheap world anywhere. It only exists in the mind of a small boy. Watch the children of Israel in the wilderness. Why did they call them the children of Israel? Every time they had problem, they cried. No food. No meat. No this. No affair. And God saw this. That was why He took them the other way. Because people who have been living from hand to mouth, they don't know nothing but how to lick with garlic and pepper soup. God said, no, I'm going to take them the other way. They will see the other side of life. That's why you are made and come out with strong legs. When you bag a baby. Dibia go the road to Iki on Onenu. Huh? When you see mother get near Gabu Madu, why would he be the one to tell you? And they just Chineke said, Lord, you see, he has been troubling me. Chineke, she went in there about Kuboga. And I'm back out to you. The beauty and joy you have at the tail end is that you went through trouble. Check and sit down. If your life had never seen a challenge before, you are not meant to be alive. I don't preach that gospel. Come here. Every man that wants to kill me, every devil that wants to kill me, is a lie. They don't pray it out. You fight it out. Hello? I like what one said. He said when he saw the Oji, actually Achinamoto. I remember when I was starting these winners that are leaking up now. I ate a chicken. It was still doing pepper. I came down, collected it. In front of that place, Isoko. The ones who were around me saw it. You didn't know that. I did. Not because I was like it, to prove to him that you have given God sacrifice. This is not, except you are new in this church. It's an old story. When I was in Winnipeg, I was a wild horse. Collected it in. Okay, but the white man that did it, he said was like coming from that. Immediately he dropped it, I came down and carried it. I went up. The man was looking at me. I ate it. Not because I liked it. I didn't have any either. When I came, I didn't have enough money. So even the hall, I borrowed to do it. There was not much in my pocket. So that chicken was an offering. Have I not picked money after I picked all of those ones. Born on a coin and born on a note. Ask for more. More. I used it. Somebody said, why are you not doing it now? I can't see the money now. Mother, they pay for you. See. Eh? Well, no, it's a hakada with the baker. I'm telling you what it was then. Joel chapter number 2, 23 to 27. Oh God, raise men who are strong, not babies. I'm tired of baby church. The earnest of creation is not waiting for children of God, it's waiting for the sons of God. Did you hear what I'm saying? The earnest of creation, my mother, my mom, that's the earnest of creation. If I mother, is waiting for a man to come out. Not children. They are still boasting animal for I forgot how to. Pastor Moses, do you have a phone to read for me there? And I want everybody to, because it's my text. Joel chapter number 2, 23 to 27. Joel chapter number 2. Okay, let everybody read in concert. Ready, go. Verse 27, verse up to 27. Have you read it up? Is there here that they said, I will restore unto you? Huh? Then that's not what you read. I said Joel chapter number 2 from 23. It said, I will restore unto you the days that the what? The camel worms. Now I like it in the New King James Version. It's called the swarming worms. The what? The swarming worms, the crawling locusts, and the consuming locust. It's called what? The swarming locust, the crawling locust, and the consuming locust. Now, let's start from the last one. The last one is the one that consumes, it destroys. God said everything that goes through that came to destroy you. All that he has destroyed, he will pay back. The other one is I don't know what kind of version of Bible you people have this morning. You're too quiet for me. I've not started and you are running away. The crawling locust. What is it? The crawling means to bring slow, make slow. After the destruction, the next thing you have is the one that brings your business and makes it work slow. Instead of your business working at the pace it should work, it slows it down. It's the crawling locust. But there's another one that's called the swarming locust. They just become a swarm. They fill everywhere. And what do? That's confusion. Have you ever been confused in your life? Hello? Have you ever been confused in your life? That you come into a situation you have no answer. Even in a that's the swarming locust. The crawling one is that one that they don't do nothing but just crawl. I'm not Jabiru Jabaz, Imagine Justice, I think another locust will destroy it. He said, these are the things I will handle. He said, these are the things I'm going to destroy. I'm going to take over them. Why? Because there's going to come the former and latter. And when you hear former and latter, that's what his present day church is. That's the explanation of Ephesians chapter 4. Where it's going to rain teachers and knowledge. Because without wisdom and understanding, you do nothing. If you don't have adequate knowledge for life, you can pray till you die like praying mantis. It does not change anything. No amount of anointing oil you pay in that, what is it called, house, corporate house, that can change anything. Because when you come down, there must give steps to every word. You take adequate steps to that thing equal. Now, Joshua chapter number 1 verse 8, that's one of my favorite scriptures. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth. You shall meditate on it day and night. So thinking and meditation, you have to plan. Day and night. To observe. Make sure it is according to what you know that you are acting. Observe and to do. If the doing is not part of it, beg till you die. James says, show me your faith by the things you do. I will show you mine by the things I do too and say. Until the meditations of your heart and the words of your mouth becomes one. Show me the man who wants to go to where he wants to go. I will see it from the way he lives. Being an athlete before, being a coach before, every time I want to take my athletes out, we lock them up in a place where even their own people, the wives, are not permitted to come. The Bible says, who wants to be successful in life, who still entangles himself with the things, affairs of the world. You get into all manner of nonsense and you're aiming to be high. There are times you want to, because of where you are going, the clothes on your body itself is no more your problem. Okay, headmistress, you were going to build a school and do that thing. Did you ever think about that? Never. Comes, every other thing waits. So you shall observe and to do, then you shall have good success. Good success does not come by wish, it doesn't come by prayers. As wonderful as prayers is, there must be a back in action. Did you hear what I said? The principles for building, rebuilding, reconstruction, restructuring, and recovering in life. That's one word for the word resilience. That's principle that governs it. If you don't understand it, you will begin to think, no, if your office is bad, listen to me this morning. Because mine is bad. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in days to come. If your things are not going the way they are, listen to me this morning. There are so many things you need to do because mine is not going. So I'm preaching to you what I preach to myself. Are you balancing? Now, just in case you have not entered there, because it's going to come. And it will still hold you down. Every prophetic horse that killed the prophet, what did he do? He stood by the side because one other fool can ride on it. You didn't hear that. Every prophetic horse or donkey that killed Balaam and the other prophets didn't die. The old habits die hard. If you don't know how to kill it, it will kill you again. Because one goat, either from your side or some other place, will ride it. Did you listen to what I'm saying? Okay. It's called resilience. Resilience is coming out better. But you can't be better if you are not bitter. You cannot be better if you are not gone through something. Better means from what you had before, you have something better. Is that true? Okay. All right. First law. First principle. Step up your game with God in relationship. Find a new level with God. It's only a madman that does the same thing the same way and is expecting a good result, a new result. In psychology, where I graduated from, it's called Alcoholic Anonymous. It's one of the traits of mad people. So when you see yourself doing something the same way you've been doing it for a too long time and you are still expecting a new result, other than make just like here. So whenever you do, we agreed in this church, the evaluation is the engine room for greater productivity. Is that not what we agreed? Evaluation is what? The engine room for greater productivity. Whenever you are taking something, when you are taking in the journey, evaluate what you are doing. Don't just do it for the fun of doing it. Did you hear what I said? Philippians chapter number 3. Commit yourself to God in a new way. Step up that and be committed to it. Read Philippians chapter 3 for me. Pastor Moses got to be fast with me here. Chapter 3 from 3 to 12. Or somebody read, another person read for me. I can't be waiting for him. Philippians chapter 3 from verse 3 to 12. Is that 12? You have not reached 12. That I may know him. Now listen, this man gave all these details who he was before and what he let go because of it. Sometimes why you're not making progress in life is because you're holding back to your old record. The enemy of tomorrow is today. The enemy of your success, the best is the better.